Hey everyone, welcome back to Growing Snow. Today it's nice and sunny. I think we're going to get into the mid 80s. We had some rain yesterday that cooled things off nicely. We needed the rain, and then we woke up to a nice foggy morning. I'll post a picture of that. It was pretty nice for what we woke up to. But today's video, I'm going to talk about our entertaining spaces. So we do still have quite a few big projects for that, but I can kind of show you what I've done so far. Okay, so I'm out here kind of back behind our shed that faces our house. This is one of the border flower beds I talked about in a previous video. Same with over there, and some of the yard decor. So as you look this way, this is our back door, and then kitchen's there, so pretty close access to come outside and enjoy the spaces. So and I'll show all these in detail, but back here against the house, this is like our gardening patio, some space for the pool equipment. And then obviously big project here would be our patio. It's unfinished, but I'll post ideas of what I want to do there. And then our fire pit here. So the big thing when I walk up here for the patio space, if you can see this concrete border, it actually goes underneath the border here and then picks back up here. So I've staged our pavers on portions of it around here, and then that's open there. So when I first moved in, and I'll try to post a picture of that, I don't know if I have one, but this was just filled in with dirt. This was grassed over, so I would mow all of this. And so one day I found the edge here because the grass was not really staying there. It was kind of dying off a little bit. So when I got to looking around in there, I wondered if it was maybe actually a patio space, and I'd wanted some backyard space. So I started kind of digging and found the border all the way around. And then these pavers were basically from the edge of the house, probably about 3/4 here, and then found a lot of other stuff, just broken glass, just different items. So this has kind of been a catch-all for clearing out this space. This is where dirt was put when they did the fence posts for our fence that we recently got. So this obviously all needs to be hauled out before we can finish this project. But it was kind of a nice surprise to see this border, because I've worked off of that for all of our other projects. So it's a pretty nice size space. And then do have a pathway here to our shed. There's Mr. Theo again. And then over here we have our fire pit. So this is actually a project I did in the spring. My mom came over and kind of supervised, but when she came over, it was probably about here, and it came in like this and back out around there. So it was significantly smaller. You actually could not fit the chairs in here, so I widened that out. And then as you can see, the chairs fit, and we are probably going to get about 4 more chairs to fill this space. And I actually do have a different fire pit that I'm going to assemble here relatively soon. This one's pretty well rusted through, but definitely getting the cooler temperatures. I'm looking forward to actually doing a nice fire pit out here and enjoying this space. As we come over here, this is flower bed we put in probably end of last growing season. I want to say it was about this time of year last year, 2021, that I did this. Some of the echinacea did not come back, so I've replenished that this year, and you'll see that in some of the pictures that I post. But these are pink powwow, I believe is what they are called, but you can see they're still producing pretty good blooms. And then this is reddish orange version in there. We really like the blooms on that one. And then I think this one is also a pink powwow, but I'll try to have to reference pictures to show the color. And then in the back, an autumn joy sedum. So I do have autumn joy sedum throughout our yard, but I just like this because in the spring and summer, it just kind of looks like a cactus type plant. And then you get these beautiful pink blooms in the late summer, early fall, and it really attracts the pollinators throughout our yard. We've got some here, we've got some out kind of in the middle of the yard, and then also on the side yard. In one of the previous videos, there's a nice big clump of that as well. And then there are daylilies here that we moved from the side shed from the previous video when we put in the Echinacea. We actually took these out to put those in, and this just gets a little bit better sun, I think, than that other area, but that still is a pretty sunny area on the side shed as well. So then as we get here, we do have our grill patio. So hose container there, and then one of our grills is out right now. We do have a second one that we utilize sometimes, and then just general storage for pool equipment, things of that nature. So good space here right off the future patio, and like I said, I'll post a picture of what I want that to kind of look like. And then from there, we just have the pool up, which again, we're getting ready to take that down for the season, but we've got rock around the edges. So you can walk to the side yard over there, or you can kind of just walk around the pool and out to the yard. So yeah, these are entertaining spaces that we're really hoping to utilize, especially next spring. Hopefully get this project done, be able to fully enjoy it, get a nice dining set in there. But we are definitely looking forward to fire pit nights out here, especially with the cooler temperatures. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I think the next video will actually be over at my parents' house. I'm going to go visit them, talk about a project I did over there with them. Started as a Mother's Day gift with some plants to my mom, but it's grown so much with what all they've put in there. So we'll kind of showcase that over at my parents' house.